Okay, people, welcome back to Blues Fans TV. It's your boy Matisse back again. MAH for short, taking over this Transfer Daily show for you. But before we get into the transfers, make sure you are posted. Make sure you are noticed. Make sure you have tapped that notification bell so you don't miss any goss. Make sure that you have subscribed to the channel so we can get to 100k. The road to 100k has begun. When you've done those two things, we can talk. You done? Alright, cool. So let's get into the transfers. We've got Isco linked with Chelsea. That's been quoted and reported by so many, so that's why we have to address it now. It's been quoted and reported by Football London. It's been reported by The Sun, Daily Mirror, The Express, so many tabloids, so many newspapers. I know what you're thinking. These guys, they're not reliable. They're messing me about. These newspapers, they lie to us. But to be fair, sometimes they do get it right. So let's just cover it. Let's cover the bases just in case they get it right this time and we slip up. So Isco to Chelsea. So many reasons why this deal is being looked at and being even considered. So let's start with the game against Burnley, right? Let's start with the fact that Frank Lampard applied Barkley and Mount in the number 10 positions and he played Jorginho deeper. So basically, simple, right? We've struggled at home in so many games now. We've struggled at home against Bournemouth, dropping points, and so many other teams, and we haven't been able to maybe create enough chances to take advantage of those chances and batter teams like we should. So maybe the issue has been creating clear-cut chances rather than just creating chances, just period. So that's where Isco comes in, right? He's a creative midfielder, he's a playmaker, he can get on the ball, he can get into those half spaces, that's where he likes to play, it's his best position in the number 10, and he can start to create opportunities for us and hopefully clear-cut opportunities to, you know, put these teams to the sword. Now, that makes sense, right? Another reason, Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek just continues and continues. His date just gets pushed back, push, all the way off the cliff. That boy was meant to come, back around about now, or maybe even in a month. But from what we're hearing, from what we're seeing, is that it's just getting pushed back. And for me, it's getting to the point where just rule him out for the season. Let him have his full pre-season, let him do his work, let him do his recovery, let him bench press, let him do all those things, and then he can come back for next season and kill it. Because next season, if you get a fully recovered Loftus-Cheek, you're gonna get much more than you get now, where it's a little niggle and it's a little issue, and you're like, oh, I don't know if I want to completely stretch for this. You remember Hudson-Odoi? You know, he came back relatively early for his injury, and you know he got off to a good start, and then he started to, you know, maybe in question of whether he's really fully up to speed, and you're only really getting to see real Hudson-Odoi now. So let's just wait, be patient for prime Loftus-Cheek. Let's just go and get a player like Isco. Now, before I halt you, let me just say, before we go and get Isco, there's a reason why I'm a little bit on the fence. Now, his stats, you can go and look at them. They're not blowing anybody out of the water. For starters, they're not crazy, right? So you're getting a risky. You don't know if you're going to get the output that you want, the output that you need from a player that's going to command a lot of money. Yeah, he's world class. If you don't even agree that he's world class, he's definitely well renowned. So he's got a name tag, as I call it. The price tag comes with the name tag, and the name tag is a big name. It's a big brand. It's a big marquee signing. It's the Dior and the Chanel of footballers. It's a big name. Anybody that you buy from Real Madrid is a big name. Otherwise, they wouldn't be at Real Madrid in the first place. So that's the kind of deal you're looking at. You're looking at someone who's going to be very expensive. Whether he fits into Premier League style and Frank Lampard lifestyle is another question. Can he acclimatise to the pace and the power? Can he acclimatise to the pressing that Lampard looks for in his number 10? I'm not so sure. So whether he's a correct fit for Chelsea, I'm not so sure. Is he my first choice target if I'm looking at creative midfielders? Probably not. So that's potentially why, personally, I would do a loan option to buy. It's much safer, you don't have any risks. If you don't like it, just send it back. It's like getting something and having the receipt. You didn't really try it on, you just had it. You put it up on the wall and you just looked at it and you're like, we'll see what you do. See if you look good. I'll invite some friends round, see if it looks nice. People don't like it, send it back. Fine, we'll send it back. Send him back in the summer, no problem. So that's kind of the way I would do this deal. I wouldn't buy him, he's going to cost a lot, his wages will be high. Just loan, option to buy. You don't like what you see, send it back. Moving on to our next target. Well, it's not even a target actually, it's a confirmed deal. It's done, dusted, smoke. Conor Gallagher. Now, if you don't know who Conor Gallagher is, academy product, of course. part of the up-and-coming successful band-aid of youth that just keeps coming out of Cobham like you know, reproduction and, you know, the reproduction system is just babies just flying out. Every minute there's the next player on the pitch, Lamperty, then next minute you're probably gonna get Gilmore, then you're gonna get Tino, and you're gonna get Brown. You can get anybody out here. Like, Cobham is just very successful in introduction. It's very successful industry right now. It's just blossoming industry. Conor Gallagher's part of that. Now, he was on loan at Charlton, okay? Charlton were doing okay. He was doing very well for them at the start of the season, banging in long-range screamers, doing his bits, doing his bants, and he was just blossoming, looking good, right? No problem. Why would you want to change that? Charlton sit 19th in the Championship. Now, I don't know about you, but for a player that's trying to play possession football when he gets back to Stamford Bridge, 19th doesn't sound good. They play a lot of long balls under Chris. They do a lot of mundane backward stuff that Stoke City used to do, and he just doesn't suit Connor. It doesn't suit Connor. The ball's going over his head half the time, so he's been recalled back from Charlton, and his arse has been sent out to Swansea, and they're 7th. They got good team, good quality squad. They're pushing for promotion, and also Guehi, if I'm saying that right, probably not, another butcher. He has also gone to Swansea, a centre-back that played against Grimsby for the Chelsea team. He's part of the academy as well. He's gone with Connor out to Swansea, and they're managed by none other than Steve Cooper. And he used to basically run the under-17s World Cup team. So, you know, there's a little bit of a familiarity there. There's a little bit of, you know, he's playing the style, first of all, that we want to play. He's going to have the ball at his feet. He's going to get into the half spaces and try to create stuff, something that he needs to improve on. So my hope is that Connor develops a lot faster at Charlton than he did at Swansea than he did at Charlton. And we progress, we move forward. Now, finally, the last deal that I'd like to speak about is my man Oliver Giroud, okay? This guy is a beautiful saint, lovely man, looks like a French model, tells Arsenal thank you after Europa League wins, scores vital goals in the Europa League, becomes Thursday Ronaldo, so to speak. And all for a cut price of what? How much did we even pay for him? Under 10 million? So, look, he looks to be on his way out to Inter Milan. That deal is basically, you know, he personally has agreed with the club. It's all about Chelsea and Inter Milan now coming to a fee. I think Chelsea want around 8 to 10 million. That's what's being reported. And Inter Milan are stuttering on 5. That package will come together eventually and it will work out. It makes sense for the player because they do play 2 up front in Serie A for Inter Milan. They're challenging for the title. I think even Conte knows he's got to go full throttle because Sarri's system will implement maybe in the 2nd or 3rd season fully. As we know from Chelsea, we didn't get the full Sarriista football until later on in the season. By then it was too late because everyone had already lost their shiz. So yeah, I mean, Conte's going for the league. He's getting Eriksen. He's got Sanchez there from United. I think got Lukaku, Martinez. He's got a banging team. So Giroud just helps. You know, he comes in, Lukaku gets injured, goes up front, 2 up front, no problem. Slots in, not a problem. So yeah, that's what's going on with that. That makes sense for him, the player, and Chelsea. I like the way they do their business, man. When we've got older players who have done good service, they've done good work. They've done good work for us. We're like, you know what? You can go on a free, or you can go for a cheap change. We won't hold you back. We won't tie you down. He's obviously got France Euros coming up. He wants to be fit. He wants to be playing games. You know, we've done the same with Fabregas and Czech, so just let Giroud slide on out the door to our ex-manager Conte, who sued us for God knows how much money. We are still the proud, mature, classy team that we are. We're not going to hold it against you, Conte. You can just take Giroud. We ain't gonna fight. Ain't no problem. I hope that means that we're doing deals with Inter Milan in the future because they have some very spicy players. But that is for the summer. So right now, thank you for listening. A couple reminders. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. You don't miss anything. You don't want to miss things. When you miss things, you're out of the loop. And if you're out of the loop, you can't give a good opinion. So make sure you're in the loop. Make sure you subscribe. And you hit the notification bell. If you want to find me for some weird reason, yeah, if you want to be a creep, Twitter. I'm not really using Instagram like that. I know a lot of people have been asking me, what are you doing? You're not Instagram. I have Instagram. It's the same app that I'm going to give you, but it's just dead. It's dead food. I'm a Twitter guy. So Matisse Armani, and if that's too hard to spell, M-A-H. If that's too hard to spell, God help you. Thank you for watching the Transfer Daily Show, and we are out of here.